Hi, my name is Michelle Young and we're here at Harrods to meet the designer Jan Constantine. Tell me about the special design you made for Harrods.
Well, I made this for Harrods around the time of the Jubilee, and it's a celebration cushion. As you can see, we've got the Union Jack flag on the top of the building, which is the beautiful old Harrods building, and we've got these buntings going all the way along. And there we've got the Harrods logo at the end in gold.
That's lovely. And is this all machine embroidered?
This is all machine embroidered here, and this is hand embroidered here.
You weren't stitching this last night, were you?
No. No. Don't have the time these days.
Jan's designs are very patriotic and very British. Jan was thrilled when she was awarded the license to use the Olympic logo on her creations. After years of hard work, Jan recently participated in a marathon of her own, the day she, her friends, and family loaded a 40-ton truckload of merchandise and shipped it off to the Olympic Village.
Did you ever think your collection would be so successful?
Well, I am very ambitious, and I always envisaged it would be successful, but I was actually told by a psychic as well that my collections would become world-renowned.
And did you ever go back to another psychic to see what they'd say?
Yeah, I'm always intrigued. Every so often I'll go back, and I went to one a few months ago, and she told me the most amazing things.
What did she say?
And already, quite a lot of them have come true.
Like what?
Oh, do you really want to know?
Oh, I do. Does it involve romance and intrigue?
Oh no.
Or pillows?
Pillows.
Or all three
all
together?
She told me that I would be a worldwide brand.
How did your relationship with Harrods come about?
About 8 years ago, they came onto my exhibition stand from the china and kitchenwares department, and they bought lots of tea cozies from me. I did try to get into this department for quite a long time, but it wasn't until last year when I had an email from the buyer, and she asked me to come in and show her the collection.
And you had pillows, but you also make tea cozies, and what else do you make?
Bags, scarves, anything that's stitched, but also now I'm starting to develop the licensing side of the business, so we're going into all sorts of different products.
And you have greeting cards, I think I've seen?
We do, and we have china, and we have bed linen coming out soon, so hopefully it'll be in here, in Harrods soon. We have teddy bears, Stife, the best,
lovely.
and hopefully they'll be in here too. I've got about 14 different licensees that I'm working with, and they're all huge companies.
You design in Britain. Is there anything that you make in Britain?
Not everything, but quite a lot of things. We do the gingham cotton collection in Britain, and the printed collection for the Olympics is made in Britain, and a lot of the licensed product is also done in Britain.
How do you manage to balance your professional working life as well as, I think you're a mother?
I am. I've got two daughters. They're both teenagers now, so they're very much involved with their own ideas and their own thing. But I've got a great husband who's very supportive. He does the school run, does all the meals, and he helps me in the business as well. So, yeah, I do spend a lot of time in the business, but there is also a studio by the house, so I'm quite near the home anyway.
Do your daughters sew?
Well, no, the older one wants to be a writer. The younger one is very, very interested in the business. I think she does quite a bit of sewing at school, but she doesn't do any at home.
Jan, show me how to do the blanket stitch.
Okay, so you come out on the edge of your motif, and then you take your needle and you just go in to the motif, just one stitch away and one stitch in. Come out on the edge again, bringing the thread behind it so that you create the loop, like that.
Okay, like that. I've got my loop, but do I have to put that through it?
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, I've just messed it up.
Oh well. You can soon put it right. So now you're on the edge, so you come through this way.
Come through the V, and then go through the pillow.
Yeah, holding the thread
Keep your thread behind, always.
That's right.
Oh,
Yep.
okay, I wasn't doing that. Go in through the applique, out through the back, keep the thread behind, and pull.
Yep, that's it.
All your stitches are so nice and precise.
At a young age, Jan learned to sew by hand from her mother and grandmother. When she was a bit older, she was given a Christmas present of a tiny red sewing machine, and she was off. From doll's clothes to her own clothes, Jan later used her skills to launch a very successful business.
Tell me about your first major piece that got you noticed.
Yeah, well, this is it. This is the one that made all the difference. 7 years ago, I think it must have been after I saw the Olympic bid being accepted in London, I became so excited, so patriotic, so proud to be British, and I thought, right, I'm going to stitch this. I had already done a few gingham ones before this, which were very successful, and then I decided to do it in the felt. So we stitched the heart in the middle to dispel any negativity around the British flag, because at that time there were certain parties that were involved with it, and it worked. It just worked. Everybody loved it, and it got taken by all sorts of major stores in London, and it was photographed by all the press. It was out there. And since then, it's been out there. It's been our bestseller, and it's been copied wildly.
Oh, I've seen
widely,
it all
everywhere.
copied, and like, you know, ripped off and everything all over the place in loads of the different shops.
I suppose that's the downside of being a designer and leading in a certain field. People just copy.
But Coco Chanel used to say that the best thing, the biggest form of flattery is copying.
Well, I don't believe that. I think it's stealing.
Oh, it is, yes. Thanks for joining us. For more short films, go to michelleyoung.co.uk.